Good morning, miners. Welcome to the Mountain Home once again. It's back to work. How are we all doing today? It's good to see you. Otis the Can, thanks for popping in. It's always good to talk to you first thing in the morning. Hey, Volpinol, thanks for the follow, my guy. It's good to see you can make a stream. I know that I stream at a very weird hour for some folks. Bolt Hammer, also welcome. Otis, thanks for the host, my guy. I deeply appreciate it. Alright. I'm here. Yes, you are, Volt. You do brighten a room with your luminous personality. It's hard to ignore when you're around, my guy. But I'm glad that you can make it. I'm doing alright, kind of stressed by external factors, but otherwise well. You're overheating. Oh my god. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, it's a good thing you came to the mountain home. It's nice and cool in here, by the nature of us being so deep underground and all. But it's good to see everyone make it this morning. I hope you guys are doing overall very well, other than being stressed, being here, and being overheating. You are, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Man, so some updates for some of you who might not have heard. I did the thing and got a TikTok, and hilariously enough, apparently TikTok went down for like 8 hours yesterday. And that coincided like right with me posting my first TikTok, which was just like a shaky phone camera of me introducing my cats because I'm a fucking weirdo. Mainly because I was too nervous to actually put something together for my first one, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll make a shitty POS as my first, and then I can build it from there, and not worry about the quality of the first piece of product that I put on TikTok." But yeah, so I put out something this morning as well because I got fed up fucking with editing software. It's just me critiquing the new HoloLive character, which we can talk about a little bit if we want, but your cats are too cute. TikTok broke. Exactly. You don't have morning? You don't have a morning, Boldhammer? Or are you, do you work third shift or something like that? Overnight or something? Because if that's the case, then I understand not having a morning, but other than that. Yeah, so, Otis, I don't know how big into the VTubing, like, awareness you are, but essentially, so, a lot of VTubing comes from and stems from, hey, morning, Shadow Zane, thanks for coming by. It is Dwarven time. We're actually talking a little bit about, VTubing really quick, though, before we get into it today. So, in VTubing, VTubing is kind of a match, like an evolution. I know diddly dick about VTubing, aside from my friends. Gotcha. So, VTubing is pretty objectively a evolution / parallel to idol culture of, you know, Japan, Korea, you know, all of those countries that have a very big idol culture. And so when the baseline premises joined VTubing from idol culture, we ended up seeing these. So, like, I would call myself an independent VTuber, right? An independent ENvtuber. I'm not assigned to any large record label, for lack of a better term, or like a studio or anything like that. I'm English, so EN, and I'm a VTuber. There's the bigger groups out there, like HoloLive and such, are essentially managerial companies that do the logistics, the business side, and the bookkeeping and such for VTubers. So, an ENvtuber. Oh, that's a fucking mouthful, but I guess that would probably be the shorthand if you were writing it out. So, groups like HoloLive, who are massive, like if you just Google search the word VTuber, I guarantee you, if you just like go to images, you're gonna see all these like the same maybe 20 or so characters. All of those characters are probably in like HoloLive or HoloLive equivalent large scale studios or groups. So HoloLive has their main contingent, which is called HoloLive, obviously, and then there's HoloLive EN, which is their English group. And I say English, but I don't mean like necessarily native English-speaking people, but like people who speak English that are in the company. Corone. See, I'm such shit at this, I don't even know who that is. Let me Google search them real quick. Oh yeah, the dog. Yeah. So they're one of the big names. Good morning, Warren Wolf. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the Mountain Home. We're talking about VTuber shit before I get into playing Hammerting. So with with those larger groups, you know, people leave those groups over time, maybe because they don't want to be constricted by business anymore. And sometimes when new people join it. So yesterday they debuted, or they like teased, a new character in EN HoloLive called Iris, IRYS. And so I made a TikTok critiquing their character's design, not the person. I don't know them, and I'd be a fucking idiot to talk shit about Hololive. I have my grumps and gripes, of course, with like, the larger groups. I think that they do some really good stuff for the people that they benefit, and I think that they do a lot of horrible shit and treat their talent like garbage, probably. There's a reason why so many of those people leave. I'm sure some of the people that leave Hololive and other similar groups leave for very selfish reasons. But I'm also sure that they don't have as much creative freedom or creative control over what kind of content they produce, much less their schedule, if it's anything like idol culture that VTubing spawned out of. Anywho. Ugh. Madrasty, thanks for the workout. I just did that if that wasn't super clear. And it's Hololive. This lo-fi is coming in really hot. Turn that down a little bit. So, Iris just released. Shazin, thank you for the stretch moment. If you Google search Project Hope Hololive EN, you'll find pictures of this character. They, my critiques of them are very simple. I think that their design is fucking whack. So, there's a sort of prevalent critique in the VTubing community about characters with unnecessarily asymmetrical design, because a design philosophy dictates that asymmetry in a character's design can add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of flair. It draws the eye to that parts of the character's design. Yeah, dichromia. Yeah. Is it really a goth aesthetic? Well, it's a weird aesthetic, isn't it? Because the little blurb on the video for the character's debut says that they are half angel, half demon. They are a Nephilim, and they want to bring hope and discordance to places with their voice. So, they have asymmetrical eyes. They have asymmetrical parentage. Their character's name is capital I, capital R, lowercase y, capital S. Their fucking name isn't even symmetrical in its capitalization. They have this duality to the whole design, premise of the character, and it's a fun concept. I'm not, like I said, I'm not against it, and I definitely don't hold it against the person behind the character. I'm sure they actually probably had very little control over how their character is being advertised, and maybe even the design of it. It's a mid-2000s inspiration, yeah, very much so. I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're committing to the duality theme in the design. I agree. But their wings are crystalline. One of them is white, one of them is dark. Or one of them is light, one of them is dark. Their eyes are different color, their sleeves are different color, and their stockings are different colors. So there's this split down the middle. And I don't know. I don't think it's a bad design. I just think it's, well, I guess I do think it's a little bit. I think that it's asymmetry for the sake of asymmetry. If everything doesn't match, then the fact that that things don't match is not an impactful statement in your design, right? Here, hold on. You know what? I have a perfect example on my screen right the fuck now. Fucking transition. Wow, that hits my teen years. So, right, let's look at this fucking design. Let's look at Hammerting's logo, right? Hammerting, right? So we have this the throughout the word, the angle of the letters is consistent, so the lighting is consistent. The font is obviously consistent, but we have the T in ting is a sword, and that really makes that stand out. It makes that pop. And this is really, I think this is really, really good design, because when you read the word Hammerting, when you say the syllables Hammerting, you get a big emphasis on the H-A because it's the start of the word, and then the T in ting really disrupts the flow and the sound of the word. And so by accenting that T, by making it really pop with being a sword like this, you want to say Hammerting. Like, you really want to give that oomph into that T. Really make it pop. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being super biased because it's dwarf shit. I don't know. But asymmetry is fine in design. It's totally fine in design. But I think it's... I think with a character like Iris and Project Hope or whatever, I think it's asymmetry for the sake of it. Yeah. Hammerting, not Hammert. Hammerting, yeah. Only the I is in lowercase. Exactly. Because it doesn't want you to even look at this I. It's all about this T. It's making this part of this syllable pop. Alright, anyway. Enough talk. Have it thee. Let's talk. Calling name is... Update, question mark? Mountain name. And mountain name Wednesday. Just fuck it. So what is this game? Okay. So, we'll get into it here in just a sec. What is this? Asymmetry. That would have been a good thing to do. Alright. Let's see what our starting 3 dwarves are. Oh, yo. Oh, what? Fucking look at all that iron. Holy shit, Scoob. Alright. Energetic, hewn from one block. Educated, fleet-footed. Prankster, what the fuck are these dwarves? Holy shit. These are some damn fine dwarves, guys. Holy wow. Okay. What is Hammerting? Hammerting is us colonizing this giant fucking mountain. You've arrived at Wednesday. That's funny. While engaging with the overworld. So, let me break this down. Okay? So, Hammerting, this is a very strong start. These are very high quality dwarves. So, this is a 2D base building, city building simulator type game. So, like, trying to think of some other games that might be like this. God, there's a whole genre of games that are exactly like this, and I can't even think of some of the titles from that. Oh, Volunteers Dwarf Tribute. All right, so we're gonna always need. So here's the thing: we break these dwarves down into their jobs. These are all the different professions that dwarves can have in this game. We're gonna need a designated early game stonemason. We're going to need a designated early game blacksmith and a designated early game metallurgist. It looks like Folkville is going to be our metallurgist. Really, this is the Forgeborn, though. Huh. It's a bummer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're really good at it. What? Dungeon Keeper? I guess. Dungeon Keeper is a fair parallel. It's not perfect, but it works. This is like a... Oh, yeah. Oxygen not included. Yeah, this is very much like oxygen not included. Alright, so we have... Right click to toggle favorite. Oh. Did that work? Alright, cool. But more oxygen, yeah. Okay, so we have our designated metallurgist who wants to be our forge master. The one who will take raw ore and smelt it down into finer material. Who wants to be our forge keeper. Who wants to be... our blacksmith. put me wherever, okay. And then who wants to be our stonemason? Yeah, we're naming the dwarves after chat. Mm-hmm. So once I name these dwarves, we'll begin. You'll do stone? Okay. Yeah, it's the same reason we're doing this shit for, like, you know, deep, Darkest Dungeon and shit like that. Alright, so I'll let Zane default to the third. Does anyone particularly want to be our metallurgist or our primary smith? Sorry, I just think Madrosity beat you on the stonemason. You call him metallurgist? Hell yeah. Alright. And then Zane. Alright, so first things first. This is okay. So we want to excavate that all out. So this game has a talent tree for the progress for these characters. And so this is our talented metallurgist. So we want to take that. So this is a new quality of life update. You can, like, select, hey, I want them to eventually get to this talent, and they'll take all the talents that they need along the way to get to that talent, which is really fucking cool. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We'll go Power of Observation for some awareness, EXP gain and vision range. Then we'll grab Forge Mind for bonus metallurgy skill, and then we'll go back for Spelunker Scout, and then go down the tree until we can get Smelting Tactics, which is a bonus metallurgy level. As for the norm, I like to fight in mine. All right, that'll be the man. I was just quoting DRG. You're good. Sorry, I misunderstood. So that Otis, you'll aim for Smelting Tactics way down the line. Madrosity is our stonemason, so you're going to head that way. So we'll boom, head up there, get to that point. And then and then Zane is our smith. So you'll also go Forge Mind. And robustness is the primary thing. There we go. Ooh, that's a thing for stonemasonry. I've never seen that one before. That one's new. Hell yeah. Alright, get to work, boys. So, early on, we need to care about our money a lot because our mountain horde is very thin. We'll get more dwarves to be hired as we go along. She's a talented trader. No thanks. Alright, so we have a very good strike of fortune here. With this wall being here, I don't want to break through it, because then we could be protected from this direction until we are ready to break that open. It's okay, boys. You did good enough. Alright, let's go explore. So first things first, we need to build some rooms. A small vault to store our shit, and a small quarry to start producing granite goods. Now, granite goods are super important. By exploring the mountain home, we get lore. Doing other stuff will also get us lore, like doing the like missions that'll pop up for us. Now, outside, acquire 1 trade level. All right, what do you sell? Bro, did we in fact start with a nearby city led by some evil ass motherfucker, but is willing to sell us fucking lumber? This dude's the motherfucking man. Apparently Wednesday is a good map seed. It sure as shit is. This is awesome. Alright, so once we get this coal all mined out, we'll send somebody to go explore a little bit more. Because we need more lore. Oh, hey. Free shit. Alright, and some water down the way. Alright, once we get this coal done, we can make our quarry. Beware the blankets. Alright, some bacon and old cabbage. We're just going to leave it on the ground because we have nowhere to place it yet. Alright, so you start the game with very little. With some water, with some healing items, some food, and some blocks of granite. Now, you need to make sure that you use those blocks of granite to make your first quarry. If you don't, you can kind of fuck yourself. We'll take metallurgy. And then we'll fucking... place some infrastructure. Okay, so... high priority, craft some chunks. And then we're going to build our foundry. Just one step up. We're going to clean all that shit out. Get some infrastructure going. So we can mine this coal. Oh, being attacked already. To arms, boys! Mopping the floors started. Huh. Alright, back to work, boys. Alright, so we now have these additional granite goods. Crushed granite is used to restore fecundity to farms, and a couple of other buildings require it. So we'll keep a little bit on hand. Blocks of granite, we're going to always want to keep those on hand. Granite pillars, also very useful, and slabs just as well. Now here's the thing. We are currently racking up 20, 30, 45, 55, and 65 items in total to be stored in this 120 square container. If we are not careful, I say this because I've done this shit before, you can 100% fuck yourself and accidentally fill your production buildings with stuff to the point where you can no longer actually use them. So you got to be careful with that. So things are going to be nice and slow and chill for the start. Can we drown yet? I don't know so. Educated, has a taste for beer, and is an idiot. Figure that one out, video game. A Midas Touch wise dreamer. This guy is going to be, with 8 wisdom to start, we're going to hire this dude later, and this dude's going to be our apothecary for sure. Yeah. Dude, this guy is primo. Look at that. Whew. Nah, it's impossible for now. You'll get over it. Stone from stone completed. Okay. Come on, boys, get it together. Oh, hey, sapphire crab. It's nice to know that we're safe from this direction. I ain't got to worry about it. So, our world is very small right now, but that's okay. Can't buy that driftwood lumber, it's too expensive.
Wow.
Alright, let's crank this speed up a little bit. Things are going kind of slow because our tools are still kind of poopy. Alright. We'll get this forge going. There we go. Otis getting to work, smacking up them bars to work. We need those. Let's see, we also need a small vault. So let's get those mined out. Oh, he's running all the copper ore into the thingy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Damaged building. Oh, I know how that got damaged. Otis, so the way skill checks work whenever you guys see all these little numbers that are popping out. So as a dwarf works, it costs them energy, and they have a % chance to fail. Damn, these dwarves got ups. Alright, I need a cheap dwarf. Man, look at all these amazing fucking dwarves, and not a... Well, this guy's kind of sucky. I need just another body. Dwarven coffee's fucking strong. Yeah, it is. Alright, once Zane gets all of this iron dug out... Hell yeah. Alright, so we completed our first contact by doing a mission for this town. So we got some trade lore for that. Now, trade lore is really important because it and mountain lore are the resources that you need to learn new shit. This is the tech tree. It gets pretty expansive, as you can tell. So we're going to take Dwarven trade relations because that is going to let us build housing. As you might expect, housing is pretty important. Ooh, all the stonemason work's almost done. Good job, Andrasity. You've been fucking hustling, my guy. Now your energy's starting to get a little bit low, but we have... Oh, that's morale. Never mind. We don't have anything for morale, do we? Okay, water does heal morale. Okay, they fixed that. Water used to heal. Water used to heal energy, like food, but now all drinks seem to properly address morale, which is great. Thank you for the workout. It's because I'm strong, so you can be too. Hell yeah. Morning, Silver. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see you once again. I'll do that stretch here once I'm done with working out. Alright, workout done, stretch done. Hell yeah. Let's get to it. Alright, once this is all done, break that last piece of coal. And we're going to destroy all this ugly ass scaffolding. Man, having this much iron this early on is going to make us upgrading to iron tools really feasible. Ikumasumi, good morning. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Man, we got a lot of copper ingots going already, which is fantastic. All right, refilling all that. All right, let's go. Can we get some more doors? I just need an affordable dwarf. I just need bodies right now. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to just sell some shit. Ooh, they'll pay top dollar for copper ingots. Yeah, but I want my copper ingots. Granite pillars. Selling them all. So, to do trade, one of the dwarves here in the town, in the mountain home, will have to take the goods from our reserves and then send them out. Oh, which is what Otis is off to do right now. Oh, Otis is off to... Yeah, he's off to go sell 6 granite pillars to the nearby town of Caryville, a part of the Kingdom of Zakath. Dread Zakath, the Ashen West, the bleak wasteland, whipped by roaring storms and dust of thunder. Why the Black Land was so charred, no one knows, but legend speaks of foul misdeeds and of a punishment from heaven itself. Fewer are the travelers who pass the Zunbleach to Zakath, and fewer still return. But apparently I'm on good terms with them, and they're right next to these beautiful fucking Greenlands. You're well? I love to hear that. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, man. I think I may have just crashed Hammerting. Yep. Hey, Hammerting devs, I found a bug. I hope there was a couple of autosaves. There should have been. We've been playing for about a half hour. Cool. See, how much did we lose? Oh, barely anything at all. Barely anything. Yeah, we did just freeze to death. Me, trying to put in a request to check and see what the mission was that we got from the town. Clicking on that link rendered an executable that the game didn't like. I got an error window that popped up that said exception detected, and everything broke. Oh, guess we're not going that way for a little while. That guy will fucking kill us. Oh, gosh. Oh, man, we're banging out these missions. beekeeping, subterranean farming. Killer plant? Yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes you're just going around mining and then all of a sudden, poof, giant plant. That wants to do you in. You really hate to see it. So we can set priority to certain jobs. So like, I really want to have this infrastructure torn down, and it's just not really being torn down the way I want it to, or as quickly as I'd like it to be. All right, so let's go back over here, resubmit that cell for a bunch of granite pillars because we need money really bad. Oh, more slimes attacking. 2 arms, boys. Defend the mountain home. Now, we've been attacked by 2 waves of slimes from the left. So I'm thinking that there might be a slime spawner past this giant plant, which is kind of a bummer because that guy is going to be hard to kill. He does 40 damage per swing and attacks once every second. And right now, we only have, 1.4 thousand health. So that's about 20 swings from him, and our dwarves are in really bad shape. And I don't know how fast we'd kill him. Can we go around the plant? Of course we can dig around the plant. Of course. Of course. Alright, what's your mission, dude? Deliver a lantern. Yes, we'll accept that mission. So we need to get the technology for lanterns, which is... I think just smithing is lanterns. I'm fairly certain. So 4 more mountain lore. And we can slap that together. But we brought home some lumber so we can get these dwellings made. So dwellings are really important. Every dwarf in your mountain home needs a home. For one very important reason. You see, dwarves have 4 bars that you need to keep filled at all times. Health, which is obvious. If they have no health, they'll die. Energy, which is what they use to do shit. Morale, and greed is the probably least clear one. And greed is drained constantly. And greed gets replenished when the dwarves get paid. Now, the problem with the dwarves getting paid is even if they have the gold in their pocket, if they don't have a house to store their payments, then they'll get upset. Ooh, yeah. Some of it would be wasted. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to store some money. Actually, we don't need to store it just yet because we need to fucking get some more dwarves in this house. Slag fist, great snouted, sense of humor. A dwarven energetic. Oh my gosh, dude. What amazing fucking dwarves. But we will get a vault placed here. So vaults are also brand new. In fact, one of the ways to win this game now is to fill a large vault with gold. So each, like, small vaults have a cap of 10 gold, and then large vaults have a cap of, I think, like 100,000 gold or some crazy shit. So if you put 100,000 gold in your large vault, then you win. Then you win a round of Hammerting by being one of the most wealthiest dwarves that's ever lived, which I think is beautifully simple but very appropriate win condition for a game about being a dwarf. Build some infrastructure. There. So we'll have a little upper area here that we can drop our forge and shit. And build up a little bit before we break down the walls and try and build past everything that's around us. Us getting these dwellings is a little bit of a chore, but it's once it's done, we never have to really worry about it again. Okay, that's coming along. Ooh, that's going to be the last dwelling we can actually fit in this little underlayer before we have to build to the right. That's not a big problem, but I didn't realize that we were running out of space that quickly. Dwarves. Refugnik, who is fleet-footed but suffered a machine accident. You want me to pay you 4 silver? Nah, dude. Hewn from 1 block is such a good fucking trait to have. Damn. This is going to be a fine dwarf. Oh, right. So, Odran Plakul is a talented miner from Clan Rock Crusher. Driven, energetic, and great snouted. Let's see, what are you good at? You're not a stonemason, you're not... Oh, you can build... not that, not this. I guess this will be our farmer. It feels wrong to make this our farmer, though. Very robust. Oh, this is going to be our fighter, then. Yeah, high robustness, which is bonus health, and high fervor. This is barbarian. It's hammer time? Oh, yeah. This person's preferred profession is fighting shit. Shit. Huh. Okay, well, hopefully that addressed it. But yeah, Barbarian, you have now entered the mountain home. Got those up and going. Oh my gosh, look at the little vault. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Now, somebody told me the more that you fill the vaults, they actually change in appearance. Like, you can see the gold pile up in them. And that makes me very happy. Very excited. Alright, cave farm. We need to get that going here pretty soon. One more mountain lore. Okay. So get that finished. So yeah, so for some of you, this could be your first Hammerting stream, which, you know, in Hammerting we like to do a lot of like podcasty AMA type stuff. So whatever topics you guys have, please feel free to hit me up and we can go on about it. Because this game doesn't take too much concentration to play most of the time, so I can get kind of rambly here and it not really like suffer too hard. Like, we got pretty much everybody focusing on getting these dwellings finished, which is kind of perfect. I really do want to get those done before we get too many people too greedy. Do need to make sure that our 5th dwarf that we hire is wise. We need someone with good wisdom, because that's the required knowledge for farming and cooking. Hell yeah. Lack of drink, yeah. So we went through our starting water already, which is kind of problematic. Oh, Barbarian, you've leveled up. And then from there, robustness. There we go. Alright, so first things first. Yeah, do that. No. Bunker Scout, then that, then this, then that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so we learned how to make our first blacksmith. Hell yes. Perfect. Now, blacksmithing really is where this game starts to take off. And in my opinion, it has one of the coolest systems in the whole game. Excuse me. What do banners mean to get the get a new dwarf screen? These. So every dwarf is randomly generated up to 3 or so quirks, like talents there, or traits, like slag fist, great snouted, and sense of humor. They're also all from one of the given clans in the game. Now, the clans generally have a pretty substantial impact. So, Clan Stout Shield is +3 Fervor, which is one of your 5 main stats, and +1 Robustness. Clan Steel Song is +2 to their Blacksmith level, +1 to their Metallurgist level, +1 to their Whitesmith level, and +1 to their Robustness. So, anyone from Clan Steel Song is going to be a better Blacksmith and Metallurgist than other dwarves. Clan Underhill are talented Arcanists. They have high wisdom. Actually, whoa. Damn. Well, fellas, I think we just found our fucking cook. Oh, time to go out to the overworld and make some money. What missions do you have? 1 lantern. Right. Well, you guys want some more granite? Because we need more money, and you guys like our granite products, so... Yeah, we're just going to sell them 5 silver worth of granite product, and then our boy Madrosity is going to have to go back into the quarry and do some big-time work. But once this smith gets finished, we can put, Zane to work in making the lantern that town needs us to deliver them. Which will get us some more trade lore. And then once we get this blacksmith done, we can make a new set of tools for everybody, which is going to be very exciting. Alright, so Otis is our metallurgist, so we always want a miner. Yeah, his tools are going to be pretty standard fare. Okay. So this is new. You can lock in what kind of equipment that your dwarves are going to make. If you work it out. All right, let me throw this in real quick. We need 15. We will need 15 tools, yeah. And then 5 of which will be that. 5 of which will be this. 1 will be that. 1 will be this. So I'll explain what I just did here in a second after I work out. So, also thank you for the workout, Madrosity. So, you can lock what tools your dwarves prefer to use. So they automatically upgrade their equipment now, which is really, really handy. In addition to that, when you make a tool... Oh, shit. We just got attacked, I guess. We got to get an apothecary going, because we're probably not going to have that many bandages for very long. Man, I'm sure that fight off screen was really cool. Anywho, so when you make a blacksmith hammer, as you can see, Roar of the Furnace is one of our cave missions. It's build a blacksmith hammer. To construct a blacksmith hammer, you need to make a hammer head and then a hammer and then a shaft to use for that hammer. And what materials you use for each of those pieces will dictate how powerful the tool will be. So if we make a copper sledge head or an iron sledge head, the iron sledge head will improve the quality of the tool. So the depth of complexity for which you have for these tools is really, really in depth. Which makes it really cool to try and figure out how to do shit. Barbarian, you seem to be having quite the time, my fellow. You were glitched. You're just like stuck in place, running back and forth really, really fast. I think the AI was just like, oh, you need to do this while also doing this, and the computer just couldn't figure it out. So once we get all these tools crafted, everyone's going to try and improve their tools. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can equip a lantern? Excuse me? What the fuck? That's really cool. That's new. That probably improves your exploring abilities. That's really neat. Alright, Barbarian. You're going to equip a lantern so you can explore better. Alright, who wants to be our cook? Don't you need a sell lantern? We already did. We already did the mission for them. Alright, so this little area down here is completely self-contained. So we're just gonna load this place up with a couple of lantern posts so that no enemies spawn here. And we'll build our additional houses this way. So yeah, once these tools are being made, the people are going to go and pick them up. Guys, what is this? Sometimes the dwarf gets stuck. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we've reached max sovereignty. So we cannot bring more dwarves to the mountain home right now, which is okay. We've got food. We've got water. It's not high-quality food or high-quality water, but it's fine. Once we get these tools finished, I can then try and get everything set up. Clearly I need some guidance using those stairs since they keep getting stuck on them. Yeah, fucking for real. The struggle is real right now on these dudes. Alright. We need medicine, so we need a little bit more lore. It could be time to pop the side there. Oh, hey, thank you so much, Shadowzane, for the 300 bits. Thank you very much, my guy. And you know what? Frankly, I'm done with getting attacked by fucking slimes. So we're building a door. I wonder if we'll get mandatory bath staircase again. Probably. Alright, that's almost done. So did anybody want to be our Slagfist who's tough as nails, raised by wolves, but talented chef? Slimes, please don't go after us. Lava moat? There is lava. That is a thing that exists in this game now. I have not yet encountered it. I imagine it's very deadly. There we go. Alright, so let's job broker this shit up. No one else farm and cook except for our very own Leaf Skifflegar. He should be a lot better at it. Wise in the sense of humor. Not a bad dwarf. Yeah, none of these are bad. We're just going to sit on them for now. No one's volunteering. I maybe be the chef. All right. All right. So now we have that door in place. I think it might be time, once we finish these little parts, it could be time to break down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev. All right, let's do it. Lack of medicine. Yeah, once we have one more mountain lore, though, we'll be able to remedy that problem. Pull up another little level of infrastructure. That way we can build our Arcanist laboratory and our infirmary up here. Let's see, what's the overworld looking like? We've not discovered any new towns, so we need to go and think. I think we need to go and buy more and sell more. Are we only going to the left? We were only going to the left because there was a nice defensible like wall here, but I think I just decided to pop the cork on that, considering that I guess we do what we don't have better than grandfather axes, so our militia power is kind of. But once we get better Oh, yeah. That. Alright, there you go. But yeah, once we get better axes, we can probably plow through this killer plant, no problem. One lore away from medicine. I'm going to build this out this way, but that's not going to be any building until we learn how to cook and have a cooking shack. I want that to be right next to the farm. Cool. Now that this is all lit up, no slimes are going to spawn inside of our base, which is excellent. It's never a situation you want to be in. Cool, this is getting finished, so everyone's going to have a house. Alright, so everyone's greed should now be in check, right? Rich like a troll. So I've never really understood these super well, but basically, depending upon what level your energy, morale, and greed are, based off of your character's traits and, like, personality, they can get these potential bonuses that make them even better. It's kind of interesting to see that come into play. Alright. Door cracked. Let's see what the left has. And medicine. And once we finish that, we'll get the apothecary made. Let's explore. So much fucking mountain lore this way. Learning so much about our home. There's a little chamber down there that we can build to. And so we shall in time. Free wood. Love to see free wood. What's in the cart? Free sheet of lumber. Man, we're cutting through that earth so much fucking better now that we have those proper copper pickaxes instead of hand-me-downs from Grandpapa. Oh, we're almost out of money. Oh, that's terrible. Being out of money is never a good place to be because then your dwarves will revolt. And leave. Yeah, that's... We'll sell that. We'll sell Grandpapa's old pickaxes and Grandpapa's old hammers. We don't need those anymore. The empty pocket rebellion. Lost many good lives there. We did. Well, we're moving very slowly today with this mountain home, but things are going really well. No one's gotten super hurt. We have nice, well-defined borders. Sometimes you get a very open-mouthed mountain, and just, like, it's hard to keep track of shit. There we go. Perfect. That's coming along nice. Hold up. Barbarian. Are you fucking going around doing shit you're not supposed to? Yeah, you are. Probably. Okay, so you can force move them now by having them selected and then putting down a move command. That's a really nice change of pace. Okay, good. Oh, hey, new towns. 3 grave poppy and 1 jelly cake. Yeah, sure, we'll try that. Oh, we could do that right now, baby. 3 beams, 10 blocks of granite. They sell bones. Okay, so to those of you who might be a little bit newer to this game, let me just let you on a little secret. Bones were incredibly hard to come by for quite a while in this game's development. To the point where, like, most of the late game structures cannot be constructed without mortar, and mortar is derived from bone ash, and bone ash, you may have already guessed, is made from bones. So for quite a while in this game's early development, unless you found a graveyard biome to, you know, get bones from the skeletons or something like that, or maybe you got lucky and looted somewhere, you got kind of hard locked into not being able to progress that much. Oh, everyone's... Oh, God! Just casually almost killed some of our people. It's fine. Ooh, molasses. Hell yeah. Alright, got some more complicated foods getting made now. Lack of drink. We probably just went and drank all of that, all of our water. Alright, Barbarian's in a tough spot right now. Pretty hurt from literally having the ground taken out from underneath of him. Overford. Right. Okay, we're not going to be able to do that very soon. Anytime soon. You guys also sell the algae that we're going to need for algae pancakes, which is nice. Watching the scaffolding like fly in from the right and then fall down is pretty funny. Alright, so we're unfortunately also going to have to triple dip and be our apothecary. Because of your high wisdom. Or no, apparently barbarians are really good medicine man. Alright. Never mind, I guess barbarian is going to patch himself up. You can't play rough and not know how to mend your wounds. You know what? That's a really good point. In fact, that reminds me of a story. So there used to be a person in my life that I was openly referred to as Doc. Now, Doc used to be in the military, and he's a much older guy, so he was active in Nam and stuff like that. So one time, while I was in his presence with a couple of other people, somebody was like, hey, so, you know, I've known you for a couple of years, and I never really thought to ask, but what's up with the name Doc? Why does everybody call you Doc? And he was like, well, you know, when I was in the military, when we were over in Nam, and, you know, I had the most medical training in my group that was in basic training, and so I was, you know, sort of thrusted into being the, you know, medic since I had the most know-how to begin with, which wasn't a lot, but I learned a lot. And so while I was in Nam, I did a lot of medic work, and someone was talking shit at some point, and I got turned to the verbal punching bag for the joke, and one of the other guys in my group just leaned out from his shower that he was in because he could hear us and said, hey man, don't fuck with Doc. He'll fuck you up and then patch you right back up so he can do it again if he don't think you learned the first time. And so the name just stuck. I enjoy stories like that, hearing how people get their nicknames. It's pretty interesting sometimes, the walks of life people come from. Man, we need Mountain Lore bad. Alright, Barbarian, time to get to work. Alright, so this is getting worked on. Zane's over here doing his part. Let's see what we get this way. Some water up here. More iron. Holy shit. That's a ton of more iron. This is a lot of iron for this early on. I'm not actually sure what to do with it all yet. Either this seed just has a fuck ton of iron in it, which is like, I'm good with that. I love that this... Oh my goodness, I never noticed that. In the apothecary, the surgery table is a fucking anvil. That's fantastic. That's so good. We can rebuild him. We have the minerals. I was like, why is Barbarian not like stockpiling these materials at all? He keeps crafting balm of ooze. And I go, oh, because he keeps using it on himself because he was almost fucking dead. Formalized learning is such a big get. Once we get the refined cooking abilities like grains and milling and brewing, this fucking lack of drink will never be a problem again. Make the potion, drink the potion. Make the potion, drink the potion. Yeah, pretty much. You're not super great at it yet either, but you'll get there. Oh, speaking of segues, I found out that we are going to be getting the hand tracking device, the thing that's going to let me use my hands on stream. That should be getting in today. So assume that happens. Tomorrow I'll have hands that move and fluff about as I gesticulate constantly, which I always do. Or at the very least, you'll see my hands like up in front of, like, you know, my gut hitting the keys. I like being a warrior in WoW. Oh yeah, I found cloth. Time to make bandages. Oh no, I need more cloth. I'm out of bandages. Yeah. I actually had to go to a WoW guild meeting last night, me and the other officers of the guild that I'm in WoW Classic. I can watch you work out, exactly. Oh, that's huge. Look at all that. It's a bunch of free mountain lore. Let's explore. There seems to be like a global cooldown between actions now. Like, it's kind of interesting. It's like a processing time for them to be like, all right, next task. Okay, that. So yeah, I went to a guild meeting for WoW last night, and one of the struggles that we're having in the Burning Crusade is we are trying to figure out like how to orchestrate our guild runs correctly, which is proving a little bit difficult. And the reason why it's proving difficult, which is so fucking funny, is the guild has too many tanks in it. So, like, the current raid content does not need a whole bunch of tanks in it. Like, you only need 2 tanks per 10-man group. And then for the 25-man groups, you need 5 tanks. But, like, we have in our guild of maybe, I mean, a bunch of people, but active raiders only about 35, maybe 40. We have 8 tanks. So you might think to yourself, oh, okay, well, that's perfect because that's 2 per 10, isn't it? Well, yeah, that much is true. The problem is all of the people who play DPS have inconsistent schedules, whereas our tanks and healers in their lower population numbers have more, despite that, have more consistent schedules, and therefore we have no like consistency in being able to run more than 2 groups at any given time. So we have to like think about like redistributing our tanks and healers, and maybe even having to ask some of the tanks, hey, would you be cool swapping to DPS? I never thought in all of my years of fucking gaming in MMOs I'd be in a situation where we had too many people willing to play tank and healer and not enough people willing to play DPS. It's the wildest shit I've ever seen. Ooh, a bunch more copper. Bunch more to explore. Excellent. Oh, we got a bunch of lore there. It is a good problem to have, but it's still a problem, you know? Formalized learning. Hell yeah. I saw the workout. I'll get to that in just a second. Let me just rack up this arcane laboratory to be built. Alright. Arcane studies started, which is exciting. Excellent. All right. Thank you for the workout. Feels awesome. Well, that's 10 more silver, so we'll sell those lanterns. Here's some of these amazing dwarves I've been sitting on. Alright. So, let's see. I think these 2 people are just going to be laymen. Just extra hands around the mountain home for now. And they'll be our main schleppers to the outside world as well. Does anybody want to be any lay person? Just sort of like catch all, you know, upkeeping dwarves. We do need... Oh, well, we have butcher's axe, but we don't have axes to make yet, which is still funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 1. Yeah, okay. And these guys will come and grab these tools as necessary. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do you need to worry about the cave-ins? No, you don't need to worry about cave-ins, thankfully. I would not be surprised if, as this game's production continues on, however, that we do find ourselves... Whoa! Big water. Well, that's as far as we could explore that direction for now. Alright. Woodworking techniques. It's time to get fucking axes, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then get axes to kill plants, baby. It's time to go to war. All right, while we're doing that, we also need to make some dwellings for these 2 new dwarves. There, so it actually has a consistent floor plan. Prepare the Song of War. Thank you for the crab, Brev. Crab Rave. Crab Rav? What the fuck is that? Alright, let's see. Do we have... Alright, we need a little bit more trade lore, then we can get adequate trade records, and we can really clean this mountain home up, because we'll be able to have a storage room at that point, and that'll be huge. Alright, so with that in mind, let's go buy some shit. Do you guys have bones? No bones. Oh, hey, new townships. You got bones? No. You got bones? No. Do you have lichen, though? Yeah, okay, we can do that. That'll give us the stuff that we need. Because these first 3 axes are going to get spoken for. Or 3 of these axes are going to get spoken for, so we need to make... I think that's the right amount. If not, we'll have a couple of extra handles. It's fine. No big deal. Zane, you're idle. Oh my god. No, get to work. Alright, so... sort of general good shit to have. Malicious stuff, I guess. For the energy gain and wisdom gain. That'll be good for now for them to level up on. Alright. Man, you know, despite how much I really thought I wasn't going to have a lot of energy for today, so I made a big old pot of coffee because I didn't sleep super great. I gotta tell you, it was going pretty good. I really thought I'd be more exhausted than I am. Like, to be fair, I got enough sleep. I just didn't get great quality sleep, I don't feel. All right, adequate trade records. Perfect. Now the eternal question of where do I put the storage unit? I guess right here would be good. Cool. Yeah, we need to get this built immediately. And then fill it with everything that's on the ground, because we have so much bullshit on the ground right now. That's going to keep everybody busy for quite a while. High priority, take from the ground, don't take from inventories. Take from everything. Alright, we're going to fill this fucking storage room up, baby. Look at it go. Hell yeah. Clean this motherfucker up. Yeah, okay, that'll do it. Good gear, good gear, good gear. One missing axe. Alright, one person's mixing a good axe. And there we go. I don't know why, for some reason, Barbarian refuses to let me, like, disallow that. I'm going to save and reload. See if that fixes it, because I really want to have Barbarian, you know, do his fucking preferred shit, which is fight, fight, fight. Yeah, it's just not letting him. I can set it to his favorite, but he won't. It won't change. Job broker militia, is that a thing still? No. So weird. All right, to arms, boys. Slaughter this fucking plant and see if I was completely wrong and if there's absolutely nothing beyond this fish plant. Oh, worth it, boys. So very worth it. So this is a sacred well. And this sacred well will produce supply with some regularity. And that supply can be used by working this station to produce sacred water. Now, one, sacred water is very valuable. Two, sacred water is one of the best healing items in the game. Bunch of new shit on the ground to go pick up and store. That's awesome. Bleeding atrium found. Where? Oh, I'm not sure I found that, but sure. So much mountain lore. Holy crap, guys. Oh. Yep, everyone to arms. So this is a enemy spawning location. This little, like, rat cave. Oh, I found a ancient statue that'll give us +1 sovereignty. This place is just going to spew out fat rats until we clean it out. Oh, they dropped bones. Hell yeah. That's new. So Atrocity's on the front lines. Thankfully, because this place is all underwater, it's slowing everyone's movement down and buying the rest of our dwarves some time to show up. Because Atrocity is going to get throttled if he tries to do this alone. Look at that high-paced dwarf on rat action. This game is charming for a lot of reasons, but it's also kind of simple in a lot of other ways. Alright, Barbarian finally joined the fray. Oh man, these guys are dropping all kinds of bones. Hell yeah. Thank you, Atrocity. You guys are working out, and therefore, so must I. Damn. Look at all that meat. Just a bunch of dwarves with mallets fucking up a bunch of ROUSs. Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the workout. There was a fucking butt ton of supplies past that plant. I'm kind of happy that there was. I was kind of concerned for a second there that there wasn't going to be a lot past that plant and that it was just going to be a fucking sudden dead end. I was gonna be like, well, that was a waste of time. Pre-tenderized meat. Thank you for the stretch, Silver. Oh, stretch gang. You guys have been on point today with the stretches and the workouts. I want to tell you just how much I appreciate that. It legitimately helps me become a better person, and so I thank you very much for it. Ooh. Silver's morale is getting dangerously low. Oh, we should have... We need trade lore. Fucker. Right. Trade lore. So we need to go buy shit. So the overworld. Do you have anything that I want? Not really. Do you have anything I want? No. 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 Rat hides are valuable. Let's see here. Honey. What's cheap? Algae is cheap, but take that instead. Lichen, yeah. Cool. Brewing. Actually, no. Cancel that out. I'm going to build the brewery 1 square above. So it's just a single small scaffolding to get to it. Again, mistakes were made. Instead, we'll go here. Perfect. Ooh, metal sheets. Do we know how to make those yet? We don't know how to make those yet. Oh, whoa. Check our mountain home ledger. Are we almost at a copper? Oh, shit. We're at a copper. That's bad. You ever see a dwarf get desperate? You're about to. Scrape every wall. Shit. That's bad. You never want to be out of copper. It's not great, but... Alright, cool. Here's a lot of copper. Whew. Not gonna lie, I got a little bit concerned there. Oh boy, better find a copper deposit or get it mined if we already know the location one. Yeah. I think we may have solved the issue on the short term, but we're definitely gonna need to be on the prowl for some copper deposits because we do not have as much copper as I thought we did. Now, digging up is generally a pretty good method for finding copper because it's not super common the lower you go. It usually gets seeded with a bunch of other shit. Okay, there's a bunch of copper over here, too. So much iron, but no copper. Yeah. I mean, once we hit the ability to actually mine that shit or to actually smelt that shit, which we're actually really close to. Holy crap, I didn't realize. Yeah, we actually need to go and get some trade lore right now and learn how to do that. Buy some more bacon. And some cabbage. Fucking stealing all of our money. I just want more trade lore. He's got a bunch of reclaimed wood, which will be really cheap. Ugh. Can we sell you fuck stuff? Because that'll probably get us some trade lore too. I saw all these shitty ass mushrooms that we don't need or want. You guys like granite pillars? What about you? What do you guys like? You like algae? You like molasses? Yeah, you do. You like molasses, you fuckers. I have these shitty cabbages I don't want. Roast crab meat? Hey. How about you guys? You like crappy mushrooms? Yeah, you do. Get all this trash out of my house. Ah, the good dwarven kingdom of the mountain home. We know them well. We trade with them often, but sometimes I feel like they just sell us their trash. Oh, what could ever possibly have given you that inclination? Hey, new township. What do you guys sell? Bones, thank you. Sugar cane. Neat. What do you guys want to buy? Let's know how to proceed further. Process further, gotcha. What is that? What is this, dude? The Kingdom of Froia. Of Greater Wheeldune. It's a cool flag, actually. The peaks stretch toward the sun in a shimmering display of rhyme and light. There, the roof of the world, in the frozen and distant land of Froia? I don't know. A desolate and unforgiving country, the land is called home mainly by dwarves and by the towering frost Jotun, whose great monastery at the farthest Thule and has seen the hazy distance for miles around. So I guess this guy's one of those Jotun. Don't look like no dwarf to me. Kingdom of Froyo. Fuck yeah. I hate that. Ooh, these guys pay good money for tools. You guys want some shitty mushrooms? I got shitty mushrooms. Soft served. You guys are dorks. Ooh, we can increase people's opinion of us. Huh. So that's something to spend your trade lore on that I didn't realize was a thing. Now, why would we want to do that? That's what I want to know. I mean, probably better trade prices, I assume. But, like, other than that... Alright, so that's the end of this. Barbarian, why are you just walking past all this shit that you can loot, my guy? I don't understand. Alright, it's time to make some hand pumps. Oh shit, no, that's not what we want to do. We want to make hand pumps. Put a hand pump like right here. All right, that's going to fill up with water, and our needs to craft water will forever be gone because we'll just have all the fucking water in the world. All right, now when do we get mine carts? Because that shit apparently is brand fucking new and way different. Machinery. Oh, now. Not now. We need fucking that first. Fine. Alright. Yeah, we need to sell all that shit. Our storage unit was already 60% full. Like Zoink Scoob. Alright, rail stations are the beginning and end points for rail lines, where carts can switch between traveling along horizontal highways and vertical elevator rails. Cart can transport dwarves and goods between two railway stations connected by a railway. Excellent. Hold up, did I not learn how to make track sections? What? Oh, I only know vertical until I can get cogboard, which is 1 trade and 15 more mountain away. Okay. That seems silly, but whatever. The great Jotuns of Froho and their co-kings, Baskins the Third and Robins the First. Mighty their name. We need more dwarves. These dwarves suck. That outlaw legitimately expected him to be hired for 40 fucking silver. What an asshole. Are they opposed to the opposed by the Dung King? Probably. Oh wow, militia is a top priority. Everybody stopped doing everything. It was like, it's time to go kill these motherfuckers. So, some machine parts, some track section, and some slabs. Okay. So this railway stuff is where a lot of the new stuff is coming into play and how it works. So I'm very interested to see how this plays. How's our copper looking? Are we out of ore? We are devoid of copper ore. That is really not good. No, but Queen Rita does try to gather more subjects to stake claim on the throne. You guys making deep lore about these kingdoms is really fucking funny. We out of... No, we're not. There's no way that we're out of coal. There's no way. Are we still selling shit to everybody? Yeah. That's what's slowing everything down. I wasn't paying attention to that. How the cost of selling all this shit would make everyone stop doing other shit and focusing on that entirely. That's a bummer. Alright, we can't hire another dwarf. We got any new dwarves to look at? Not enough. A dreamer, sense of humor, and energetic. That's a great dwarf. Grumpy human for one block. Not bad, but... Yeah, I think we'll take... We'll take you. Job broker. Don't touch nice things. Okay. We do have an axe, we do have a sledge. Let's get one nice pickaxe made for the new dwarf in town, which we can't even make because we don't have the fucking copper. Never mind. God damn it. Oh, we do have some copper. Okay. But the fires don't burn because no one's putting in any of this hundreds of coal that we have in the furnace. Dwarves. Confound the foolishness of dwarves. Oh, we're losing, or starting to get lazy. Just get the trunch and put them back to work. Yeah. You're right. Ooh. So what's that mean? The prices are better. Substantially better. That honey went down to like 30 copper. Okay. Not sure it's worth doing a lot of trade lore for that, but I'll take it. Okay, we just sold a bunch of that shit to them. Alright. Let's crank the speed up. Then we've got to break that door down. Not yet, though. We need one more dwelling made, which we can put right here. Alright, that's getting done now. Excellent. Because then once we have a tavern done, we can get these. Oh, we don't even have the flour yet. Ting ting, baby. How you doing, Thatch? As you can see, we're moving quite well along here. We're about to hit iron tools. Okay, we can't do that yet because we don't have the lore. Atrocity's stuck on their talent tree progression for now. Alright, once we get these track sections done, we got our carts online. Thank you for the stretch. All I want to do is get stoned dead. I hear you. I haven't touched that stuff in a long time, though, myself. Alright, we need to explore. We need mountain lore, and we need it bad. So when in doubt, dig down. Set priority to high. No. Set priority to high. Get to it. Right, not allowed to in IRL. Right. Dwarves don't trust some weed grown on the surface like that. It's true. You don't know where it's been. Do you support King Baskins the Third, King Robbins the First, or Queen Rita? Oh my god. Now mushrooms. That's a different story entirely. Queen Rita? So you don't support our good men, the Jotuns of Frost. Oh, what was it? Froyo? The Jotuns of Froyo? I'm aghast that the first fucking time the first second I take the door down, we get attacked by rats immediately. What fucking shit is that? So we need to get the Cogborn transmission real quick so we can get the railways going. The Dun King will treat everyone fairly. Yeah, we've been writing sick lore, Thatcher of Cottage, about the different soft serve kingdoms at play here. I can dig it, yeah, me too. It's pretty funny. Excellent, so that's all done. Perfect. First of all, copper, we need that shit. Oh, that's a vein of iron. Oh, if we follow that, we might hit a mother lode. Hell yeah, that'd be so sick. Give us better prices, maybe? No. I mean, absolutely not. And selling lanterns is fucking tempting, man, but we do not have the copper for it right now. That said, if I don't make money soon, we're gonna be fucked. Alright, we have 100 plus copper bars worth of copper right now. Okay, we can sell some. We can sell some lanterns. Just to stay away from the poverty line. It was actually supposed to be mother lode because a lode is a vein of metal. Mm-hmm. I always just sort of thought it was clever wordplay. Groven Embassy started. Each development set a new task. Okay. Let's see here. I don't see that. Alright. Hello, I'm late, but I'm here. Oh, Pishaw and Poppycock. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. There's no such thing as being late. You can be early and on time. I know that I work a very weird schedule for people, but welcome, welcome. Also, isn't the ruler of the North the Blizzard Queen herself? Dairy. Dairy. We're now getting really close to making, like, Remarkable, friend of the pod, like, a canonical member of this, like, silly lore that we're pseudo-writing. I also heard it as Dairy Queen. She was only a legend. Fucking nerds. Fine. Everyone's already doing it. Like, people are working where they're supposed to be. We're actually really well oiled right now, if I do say so myself. And I do say so. Barbarian, where you going, buddy? Okay. Just had a wild hair up your ass to go pick some copper. I mean, I'm down for it. We need this shit, so, like, it's all good, but weird flex. Needs to be higher on the dig command. You're right, you're right. That sounds like a rap name, Barbarian. Yeah. Look at that copper. We need that shit. All right. How much do we need for this? 15. All right, we're very close. By the time we finish this, we'll uncover enough of the map to get that last 2, and then we can get railways, baby. Oh, huh. It might have been improved since I last played. They figured out on that one. Yeah. Yeah. Sort of. This guy's actively getting himself stuck right now. But that's my fault for putting a job at the bottom. Oh. Okay, never mind. They're now stranded. And we're good. Everyone's fine now. More primitive Jotun language, back when their tusks were more pronounced and the T and H hadn't been invented yet. Gosh dang it. Hey, no one's stranded. Hell yeah, we fixed it. Cogborn transmission! Alright. Now it's time to fucking see this new shit. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Look at him go, boys. The sound is hard to make with tusks. Give the tracks a jump like the old Chucky Stick levels. Oh my god. With that making sounds. Yeah, I did that. I literally did that. You guys caught me. So we're going to have to build little footbridges underneath to actually build that in. Is there a Dwarf Kong, and what would his name be? Beardy Kong, probably. If I had to guess. Oh, that's the sacred water. I was like, what are you doing? Okay. Roz, I saw the workout. I'm doing it now. Thank you for keeping me honest and on point, man. I really do appreciate it. Heir to the Freyrs is? Heir to the Friars? I don't know. What sort of fun pun is this going to be? If you stick your pinky fingers on each side of your mouth, you'll find there's a lot of sounds that you can't quite make. And the Cockney accent of Warhammer Orcs makes a lot more sense. Maybe. I've not actually looked that far into it. I was looking for something to put in my... Do we just make more carts, I guess? Because the rail pieces are made out of copper, all the fucking rails are made out of copper too. That's so good! Speaking of orc, what do you think of the new Sigmar orcs? I don't know anything about the new Sigmar orcs. Tell me about that. That seems like a weird contradiction. I've got tons of copper all of a sudden, which is great because we're going to burn through a ton of it. How's our iron looking? Iron's almost gone, but we have 50 ingots. Okay. Hold up. What are we making these machine parts out of? Iron? Why are we making them out of iron? Fucker. God damn it. The Beast Rider ones? Let's put new words beside them. They dropped a new box set and massively overhauled how the orcs look. Much more lanky. Ew. Why? Gross. Oh, are we making beams out of fucking iron too? God damn it. I knew we were ruining our fucking iron reserves. I just wasn't positive. Alright, well. Thankfully, we have all the iron in the world. Sort of. We have a lot of iron. That's available to us at least. We can just need to go mine it. Wait, we can't access that yet. Alright. Yo, this shit is dope. Look at how fast they go. Holy shit. Meow. Meow. How Sigmarines look like Space Marines? I mean, that's the point, isn't it? Not as well versed in tabletop. I have a friend trying to get into it. Barbarian, you almost have to tell me who's doing that so I can tell them to slap their hands away and not corrupt another friend into playing Warhammer tabletop. Maybe not here, but you need to let me know at some point so I can give them shit. Also, hey Perry, how you doing, dear? I still have been trying to follow you on TikTok, by the way, Perry, but like I click your shit and it says they're your friend now, and then I'll refresh my profile page and it's like you're not following anybody. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, they're buying you all of the models? That's some Warhammer level desperation. Willing to buy someone all of their Warhammer army just so you have someone to play Warhammer with is probably the most Warhammer hobbyist shit I've ever heard in my whole life. I think it was fixing it too. I tried yesterday, but I tried today, but I'll fuck with it. I'm sure it'll be fine. You did not know I had two cats? Yeah, Lady B and Lord Puck, who's a piece of shit. It's his full title. Has anyone ever called you a snack because you're a Perry dish? Boo! But yeah, I have two cats. I only really consider one of them my cat. I consider Puck to be my partner's cat. But she loves him, and that's great. Plus, what do you get? So have Nip. Adorable. But yeah, I also threw out a little TikTok today about the new HoloLive character. I talked about that a bit this morning. What I think about the new HoloLive EN person. Ooh, Perry, get a dwarf named after you? Alright, yeah. Let's keep the meme alive, Perry. You know I don't actually judge you for it. I just think it's really funny. Alright. Time to tear down this wall. Building the rail station. I was getting up. Nephilim is kind of neat. At least they're still playing. Still saying somewhat subtle. I mean, I guess. Oh, son of a bitch. The second I tear that door down, slimes are like, swiggity swiggity, what's going on? Unlike the last edition of Visodra was like a dragon mecha alien? I don't know. I don't keep up with the big names. The Cruel Boys. This is an idea, I kind of like it. gonna see how this sticks, if that sticks correctly, because it might not. At this point, low-key, I just feel like the big companies in the VTuber scene are playing more like gotchas now than personalities. You're absolutely correct, 100% correct. Why would they sell something complicated like a person when they can sell a fucking product? Oh, wow, that's so much more economic. I've wasted so much material. Ugh, I'm so disgusted in my own shit right now. Alright, does that work? Does it flip it? Because if this doesn't flip it, then I don't know what to do. Options. Is there a flip thing? Arachnophobia mode. Interesting. You know, I can watch that set as Andrea and Mori. Gotcha. I don't really keep up with any of them. Not that I'm trying to like tote that I'm better for that reason or anything. I just don't have a lot of fucking time for that. God, there's no way to rotate that, is there? Shit. I hope when they build this, it just snaps on correctly. Because otherwise, I don't know how we're going to, like, incline in this direction, you know? What, other streams in general when you're part of the game? Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's a waste, then. Damn it. Tear it down. Oh, you just click and drag it. God damn it. Okay. Okay. I consider industry that emulates the idol industry to be inherently evil. I mean, yeah. It's hard. Looks like they're swamp orcs, which would make more sense for them to be slim and lanky so they can wade through the mud more easily. I just realized this is a problem I'm having with My Hero Academia. It's modeled after idol industry, which is super toxic. I love the shields, and I'm going to adapt it for my night gobos. Okay. So we're having two very conversations. So, yeah, I've talked about this on stream before, and I will gladly talk about it again, because I think it's a really big problem. So, VTubing is an extension, a maturation, and an evolution of idol culture. So when I see shit like VShojo and HoloLive and all the other groups sort of basically, you know, I mean, they're 100% just emulating, you know, idol culture, which is why I call those characters that they're selling products. They're not people. They haven't been people in a long time. Which sounds like I'm being shitty about the characters, and I don't have any grudge against the people behind the mask. Like, I'd have to be a real big fucking grade A asshole to hold a grudge over the people that are just trying to, you know, make a living, you know. But it's absolutely buck wild to me how those people get treated. And once they're done, like, once they're used up, they're done. Like, it's over. Goodbye. It was cool, but, peace. They haven't been people in a long time is a great horror. I mean, yeah. Some of the best horror in the world emulates life. Like, I am a VTuber through and through, but a lot of the shit in the VTubing community fucking disgusts me on, like, a really, like, bedrock level. What do you mean no one's able to reach that? What are you talking about? Whatever, we can cart through it. I don't care anymore. Maybe one more cart here, I guess. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Fucking pause. Shabam. Fucking paint. Ah, too much. Get shit out of my face. We're talking about it, and I talked about it earlier today. I'm fucking talking about it again. I don't care. It's fine. So this is Iris. This is the new HoloLive character. Oh man. Hey everybody. Sorry, catching up to chat a little bit here. Perry, that's one of the things that I kind of just don't have a preference for in the community, and it's overly acted. Anime RRL types, which is the reason why I zen Mori out of everyone else big league anyway. Mori has actually gotten slapped on the wrist about being too real / a person in her streams instead of tone back on her Reaper into her Reaper persona. But I enjoy that about her. Yeah. Also, welcome, Witch Watch Games. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, I stretched it out. Listen, I'm not an artist. You guys know this. So this is the latest character from HoloLive. Can I? All right, that looks way worse, but I don't really care. So this is basically what I did for my TikTok earlier. So in the VTubing community, there's this like really prevalent fucking meme about how characters are unnecessarily asymmetrical. Actually, I just noticed this for the first time. That's so funny. So this whole bit starts with people bitching about how we have asymmetrical thigh highs that like they don't sit at the same height on the leg. Like that's the meme. Nothing about this character from a design standpoint is symmetrical. So I'm going to talk about asymmetry for a beat. So follow me here. Hey Range Runner, it's good to see you. How you doing? It's been a while. I hope things are okay. I'm bitching about big names VTubing. So classic dwarf shit, really. Anywho, so lots of characters have a little bit of asymmetry, and when you're talking about improving a design by introducing asymmetry to it, the idea behind that is by having two things not symmetrical, or like two halves of the character not be symmetrical. See you crying about asymmetry? Yes. It's fine to have that in your design because it like attracts the eyes. So like, for example, very classic thing, let's look at this character's eyes, right? Madrasi, thank you for the workout while I bitch. So this character has two different colored eyes, right? They are asymmetrical in that department. Now that's great, right? If that was the only part of this character that was asymmetrical, I think it's a totally understandable and really interesting choice because it brings attention to the asymmetry. When you look at a character, or if you look at a person who has two different colored eyes, it can often sort of disrupt your quick perception and draw your attention to their eyes. And that can be a really nice decision from a design standpoint when you're creating a character, because it makes you want to look at their face. And there's a lot of really positivity to that. Thank you for the workout, by the way. Cut the AVI in half and flip it so we can see how different it is. That sounds like too much work for me on this right now. But that would be the smart thing to do. Are you about to conclude that a VTuber model is overly designed? It's not that it's overly designed. Because honestly, if you look at this shit, even though this character is, like, debatably over-designed, that is not a particularly salient point, right? Like, yeah, this character's over-designed, ha ha ha. But, like, it's almost, in my opinion, it's so fucking glutted with asymmetry that you disrupt the point of having an asymmetrical character design by having every aspect of the character be asymmetrical. When there's nothing to focus on because everything in the character is opposing itself, there's nowhere to focus. There's nowhere to focus on this character. The only part of this character that is even remotely symmetrical is the top of its head with these weird horns, right here in its center of mass, because it's brooch, and the little thing, the little tassel right here. But literally every other aspect of this character is asymmetrical in some way or another. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's such a stupid thing to bitch about, and it's such a non-issue. I feel like the colors being reversed is not necessarily asymmetry. That's true, but like, here, let me undo some of these fucking lines. But like, even the design on here, like these two little divots down here on the bottom of the stocking are the same, but the upper two are different. So it's a breakup in that. The symbols on the upper arms are different. Like the crystalline formations on the wings are different. Like every part of this character that can be is asymmetrical, and it's asymmetry for the sake of asymmetry. It's fucking silly. Man, imagining having asymmetrical boob window. I've seen people with like crescent moon boob windows. Actually, that's pretty tasteful, but whatever. Yeah, ultimately everything takes focus away from everything else and results in a cluttered mess of a design in that way. Exactly. When you embrace a design choice to the extent where you completely wash out any ability to focus on what the fuck you're looking at, it's like, what are we even doing here? Anyway, rant over. I just had to bitch. Here for the designer tea. Well, welcome. I mean, listen, like, look, even if I tilt my head up really high, you can see on my model right now that, like, I'm wearing a medallion. And if I wasn't super fucking lazy, I could open up my VC face and see if I can... So you can look and see, I'm wearing a medallion, right? And this medallion is asymmetrical because it's the little small differences there, right? So if I stood a little taller in frame, you guys would be able to see it more often, but it cuts my head off. Plus, you know... Yeah, you know what? Let's chill there. Whatever. I don't know. It's... Asymmetry is a fine thing to put in your designs. I'm not trying to be some sort of unhelpful curmudgeon. I'm just trying to be a curmudgeon. But she's half angel, half demon. The design is representing the duality of her nature, and if you can look at the lore, you'll see that. So yeah, talking about that, I get that she's a Nephilim, and I get that that would be something, but exactly kind of what pointing to what Barbarian said. If you just went with like a black and white, if you wanted to be really, really simple, if you wanted to just go with like a black and white aesthetic, I think that would be fine. I think that would work, and it would totally deliver that message. You have this duality, this yin-yang-ish type of cell, and I'm fine with that. I think that I think it works. Yes, the medallion to draw attention to my gut. Yeah, of course. It's one of my main character traits is having a big belly. Because, you know, you are what you look like, right? Right? Anyway. So, yeah, it's, I don't know. I feel like I've said the whole thing about that character design. I'm sure that they have a lovely voice. I'm sure the person behind the character is a very wonderful person. I have obviously no guff with them whatsoever, and I would have to be a fucking bullet shooting my own foot type of idiot to try and make some kind of a career out of shit talking some of the biggest people in the community. But you are what you eat. Fact. So, whatever. Oh, boys, why are you here? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Why are you here destroying my rail station, yo? Designing asymmetric vehicles in a building game, I quickly learned that this stuff can look amazing if done well, but terrible if you overdo it. Exactly. Also, like, especially when you're talking about things where stability comes into issue, like with cars or vehicles or anything like that. When you make asymmetry in those, you're inviting a lot of chaos because now you have to worry about counterbalancing and counterweighting your design. Otherwise, you could like totally destroy everything. Oh, that's probably fine. There's already a ton of water down here. Who cares? I do think it's really funny that until you discover the water, it doesn't exist. Like it's like stasis, and then when you discover something, it just like blip, just like comes into form. That's why you're acting more like your mom. You're eating what your mom likes. Yeah, you might want to rephrase that a little bit. Otherwise, it sounds like you're eating your mom. Homeworld Deserts of Karak. It's design of stuff I've been making. Nice. I'm not familiar with that game, but I'm always down to learn about new shit. Yo, these fucking rail carts are kind of the fucking best. Alright, it's time to go deeper, I think. Rail station. Cart. Cart. And now it's time for elevator. Hold up. Nope. Nope. No. Art! God damn it. Cart! Base. Nice. That's good. Oh, I can't build this here because of that. Okay. Alright, okay. Interesting. That's annoying. From Imagination on the Navy was on land? What? Is there a space sequel? I don't know what we're talking about anymore, guys. You've lost me. Oh, talk about that same game. Sorry, my bad. I got it. I followed it. I found it. Oh, we're almost out of money. Shit. Oh, hey, it's the Kingdom of Froyo with Clutch Clear. Clutch Clear? Clutch Clear? Bunch of honey. What do you guys want? You guys want anything? Granite pillars. It's tempting. Alright, we're going to sell to you guys because you're close. Ooh, beer sells for a lot, and it's very easy to make. Ooh, Hemlock is streaming The Longest Journey now, or is getting started with some Longest Journey. I don't know. But basically, since you didn't read, it's basically an RTS. You're trying to save a dying desert planet you live on. And because there's no oceans anymore, humanity needs to build massive scaled land vehicles and travel around and fight a raging war. Interesting. It's a shit ton more lore in depth, though. Interesting. And I read that the first time, sorry, but you guys just started talking about sequels and saying the word Mortal Engines, and I got confused. $500-meter long command carrier. That's pretty cool. Massive track pads. All right, we hit a wall here, boys. It's time to dig. That is pretty sweet, though. Bunch more copper to replace all the copper we used to fucking make this shit. Gameplay is fucking amazing. The fact that HQ is mobile makes it unique for typical RTS. Yeah, I've seen other RTSs play with that design, but not as like a core concept. So that's very cool. Range Runner, if you're on the Discord, which I'm being told right now, actually, that now is the designated time for me to shill my Twitter, my Discord, and more manually share my TikTok. So yeah, if since you're on the Discord, post the Steam page link for that game, and I'll check it out. Okay, interesting. Oh, wrong infrastructure. Railway. Let's keep going. This shit is making like adventuring further away from your like mountain heart a lot easier. I'm kind of really into it. Massive sale right now, so I'm like $8. Oof, I like cheap games. And the summer sale's lasting for a whole nother day, so I have some time to check it out. Well, now I'm curious about something really selfish. Who else is streaming Hammerting right now? Who else is streaming Hammerting right now? Uh-oh, echoes. Hate that. Huh, I'm the only one other person. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh man, you know what I'm fucking up and forgetting to do? Make iron tools. What a fool am I. Alright, we have 8 dwarves, so 8. Alright, I'm curious. Can we put a brick wall here, and will that... Yeah, you can't put a brick wall when there's the railway there. God damn it. You're in a class of your own? Yeah. One thing about gameplay is you're always on the move, and your HQ, aside from being able to produce units, has all sorts of abilities you can utilize in combat. Interesting. So you're sort of really leaning into, with that game, the idea of having your HQ be a part of conflict, which is interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we only have 15 of those. Da-da-da. I think I need more handles. Oh, I made those accents out of copper like a fucking idiot. Alright, Woodsman Axe. Out of iron heads, iron handles. 8 of those. Miner's pickaxes out of iron heads, iron handles. And then blacksmithing hammers out of iron heads, iron handles. That we may have overbuilt there a little bit, but it's probably fine. You can choose to either have it stay back and gather resources or take a risk in sending it to fight. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like to have to make decisions like that in games of that nature. I think that a lot of games are, whoa, why are we all idle? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we just waiting to get fucking new tools? Is that what's going on here? Fucking better be the case. You motherfuckers got to get to work. If there ain't no work to do, I'll find work to do. Campaign is awesome as well. One thing to know, the units and resources you have from finishing a mission is what you start with the next mission. I like that a lot. I think that a lot of RTS games should do that. Because I gotta tell you, I mean, I guess that there is the potential downside of making a decision like that can be really detrimental in the long run if you're not careful. But honestly, fuck it. Like, if I grind my ass off in a mission, right? Like, reward me. Let me do that. I want to do that. Oof, big opening. Nothing to it, though. Alright, knowledge. Almost complex stonemasonry. Almost. That's such a huge get. So there's the option to start with a default fleet, but yeah, that stuff is awesome. Makes it very easy. Still makes easy missions challenging if you always need to save whatever you... yeah, exactly. It adds another layer of decision-making to an RTS game, which, granted, you can overdo that, but I don't think that's the problem there. I think that's a really good decision. And having pretty much infinite water over here is really nice. We had one of these in a bit. A shanty. Okay, sure, one sec. And if my partner gets woken up at 11:50 and they want to AM and they want to bitch about that because I'm singing a shanty, then tough. Oh, shit. This is a really good one. Thank you for the host, Heavy Man of Beast. This is called the Mary Ellen Carter. It's one of the big songs of Stan Rogers' repertoire, and I love it a lot. We've sung it on stream before, I'm pretty sure. There, down last October in a pouring driving rain, the skipper he'd been drinking and the matey felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We'd worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. And the groans she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter would rise again. Oh, shit. Well, the owners wrote her off. Not a nickel would be spent. She gave 20 years of service, boys, then met her sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. I talked of her all winter, some days around the clock, for she's worth $250,000 floating at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Her name not be lost to the knowledge of man. Oh, those who loved her best and were with her till the end to make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 guys a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. But her 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. We patched her bents, stopped her bends, and patched and portaled down. Put cables to her fore and aft and herded her around. Tomorrow noon we'll hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, that her name not be lost to the knowledge of man. Oh, those who loved her best and were with her till the end to make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Sorry, I'm losing some of the lyrics as I'm playing at the same time, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. Here we are. This is a musical interlude. The song's not over just yet. Leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She saved our lives so many times, living through the gales. Then drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, tomorrow to strengthen, harden, haul your brain like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, though her heart be broken or life about to end. No matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again, though your heart it be broken or life about to end. No matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again. That is the first and last time I continue to try and play a fucking video game and sing a song that I care about. But there you go. But yeah, welcome Heavy Mana Beast. Thanks for the host. I appreciate that. And this is Hammerting. This is a city builder that's very, very dwarfy, and I adore it a ton. Okay, why can't I take this perk then? Right, it says we have a perk point. Whatever. Were you practicing on those shanties before? Can you be a little bit more specific? Are you asking, have I been practicing some of the shanties that people have been recommending me? Or have I practiced that shanty in particular before? Killer plant pen. What do we need pens for? Oh, these are tools for doing arcane work. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, that's super cool. Like the shanties that you sing here? Oh, yeah. I often sing shanties in my free time just to practice them. Mainly, I just really do find a lot of pleasure in singing, even though I don't have a probably traditionally very marketable voice. For that, at least. Whoa. That's awesome. What's your mission? Beams and granite? We can do that. Clutch clear. We were already doing that one. Overfurred. Already doing that one. So, thank you for the stretch. Alright, we're heading off. I posted the Game of the Dwarf chat. I thank you very much for that. I'll check that game out. I don't know that I'll pick it up necessarily, but I'll definitely definitely look at the trailer and stuff and see if I can formulate some opinions about it. And I might buy it if I like it. But I appreciate the recommendation. I really do. Okay. So mushroom oil can be used over here to make more quality, high quality leather. Nice. Yeah, take care. Have a good one. Thanks for popping by. Moat and beam. Yeah, so that's the trade thingy. Before I go, mushroom. Oh man, this guy's awesome. Oh, they also come with talents now. Nice. That's new. And frankly, I'm fucking here for it. Oh, okay, that's the requirement where it Man, I was not paying attention. We don't have mechanized excavation. Man, that's... Reading is fundamental, guys. Did you know that? Ugh. Tomorrow we count to 10. Yeah! Time to go dig deeper. I think it might be time to do this. Rail station here. And then long... We'll drop a couple of carts there. Get that going. How's our ore looking? Tons of copper. Okay, we're good still. One rat's gonna break our shit. Great, now we have to fix that shit. Oh, was no one tasked with doing tailoring? No one has the tailor profession tool. Okay. And so what would that be? Is it like a needle? Ooh, you know we're making a nice chisel for our boy. It's, Otis is our... No, Madrosity is our chisel man. Yeah. Thank you for the workout, Madrosity. Oh my goodness. I'm actually the personal trainer. Are you a personal trainer in the real world? I wouldn't be surprised. Not that I have any idea about that shit, but... You have good temperance, from what I've ascertained from my interactions. You're just the personal trainer of the mountain home. I see, I follow you. How fast that shit's going. Fucking gold, boys. Hell yeah. Because I'm making... oh, because you keep picking things up and putting them down. Gotcha. Software tester. And you have to be letterhead. Yeah. Or you go insane. Yeah, I'm sure of that. Zane does programming, and I'm pretty sure that Satchel Cottage is a tester. I might be wrong. Stranded. How are you stranded? Guys, we talked about this. Okay. Oof, the storage container is almost full. It's not a situation you ever want to be in. So we're going to dump another storage unit right... yeah. Okay, a stone needle. Interesting. That's really cool. Stone needle, that's new. Alright, so what talent governs tailoring? Deftness and awareness. Okay. Stone needle for Perry, I guess. And they'll get to work over here. I take it. Because we have hide, I'm sure. And stairs, yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're made now, but there was a lot of struggle for that to get done. Oh, this is a fine little mountain home that we've had going for today. Etcher King, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'll tab for something with the class. My bad. Rat hole found. Shit. Tangled hollow as well. Shit. Spiders and rats. Well, this is gonna get a lot worse before it gets any better. So we'll build those and then we'll fight our way down. Cool. What do you mean? How can no one get there? What? How can no... Okay, hold on. Okay, but we can build a rail station there, man. Whatever. Video games, am I right, guys? And a bleeding atrium? Holy crap, there's everything here. Oh, 2 arms. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, man. These iron axes, fuck. God damn, dude. Never mind. Everything's okie dokie. Oh, hey, what's up, iron? And all this fucking free shit. Oh, this is Dreadstone. Hell yeah, we found the bone biome where shit gets spooky. Hell yeah, lots of gross mushrooms that no one wants to touch or eat. Ooh. More sovereignty. We're finding all kinds of shit down here, guys. What a little discovery this has been. So much fucking free mountain lore. Absolutely. What a bounty. Now, the big question for me is, can we continue? We can continue down from this point. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, railways are what's up, man. I've been fucking loafing on this shit for too long.
Hey man, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
What's up?
Just waking up and seeing if you're streaming.
Yep. Thank you for the workout, Madrosity. I appreciate it. You're fucking hammering that button, my guy. Oh, my goodness. Are there elevators? I mean, this railway system is essentially an elevator. There used to be elevator platforms, but they decided to just unify the minecarts horizontal and the elevator platforms vertical and just make them both railway carts and just make it easier, which I think is a smart decision. Because like what I could do at this point, if I wanted to, is I could, which I do, is I could start building shit off of this like that. Be like shabamfs. Now, in my opinion, from this point on, we need to probably put another minecart on this rail line so that more dwarves can actually use the infrastructure we're building. Because if we're not careful, before too long, we're going to get to the point where we can't actually really like do shit. because we're going to have dwarves waiting around to use the infrastructure we've laid out, which is kind of embarrassing. Alright, mechanized excavation. Social gatherings. Mix the...
Yeah.
What's that? What's that? Alright. Well, that is... Man, this is coming along great. Unfortunately, though, I do think we're going to just call it at this point for today. But it's always good to get back in the mountain home. I think I know who we're going to raid, too. We're going to go invade longtime friend of the channel, good buddy, all around fantastic, non-binary gargoyle, Hemlock. So I hope you guys enjoyed your time here. I know I had a great time. Uh-oh. Oh, sure. So yeah, that's Hemlock. You guys go have a great time hanging out with them, doing a game called The Longest Journey with Vintagram, who is another fantastic person that I enjoy a lot. You guys have been fantastic. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Scholastic Crown of the Magister, and hopefully I'll have mobile hands at that point, which I'm really excited to have and share with you guys. So as always, I've been Horatius the Dwarf. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow, and as we like to say, spam the hype email, because it's time to get out of my mind. I'll see you tomorrow.